It was a chilly evening in New York. The streets were buzzing with life, but Jake barely noticed. His hands trembled as he held his last lottery ticket, his only shot at escaping his struggles. He was a broke college student, drowning in bills, and this ticket felt like his only hope. The lottery results would be announced in just a few hours, and if he won, his life would change forever. But if he lost, well, he didn't even have enough for next month's rent. His heart pounded as he walked through the subway station, lost in thought when something on the floor caught his eye, a leather wallet. Curious, he picked it up and opened it. Inside was a thick stack of cash, a few credit cards, and a lottery ticket, one that had the exact same numbers as his own. His mind started racing. The owner of this wallet was nowhere in sight. He could keep it. No one would ever know. It was tempting. After all, he needed the money. But then a thought hit him. What if this is a test? For the next hour, he struggled with his conscience. The easy choice was to take the money and use the ticket. No one would ever trace it back to him. But something inside him told him to do the right thing. He searched through the wallet and found an ID, Mr. Peterson, an elderly man who lived a few blocks away. With a deep sigh, Jake made his decision. He took the wallet and made his way to the address. When Mr. Peterson opened the door, he was shocked. "People don't do this anymore," he said, shaking his head in disbelief. Jake simply smiled and handed the wallet over. The old man thanked him and pulled out a crisp $20 bill. "Here, take this as a small thank you," he said. Jake hesitated, but eventually accepted it. It wasn't much, but at least his conscience was clear. He walked away with his own ticket still in his pocket, hoping that maybe luck would be on his side tonight. That night, Jake sat in front of his tiny TV, heart racing as the lottery numbers were announced. His eyes widened as each number flashed. On the screen, one by one, they appeared. But in the end, his ticket was a loser. He let out a deep sigh, disappointed, but not surprised. Maybe doing the right thing didn't always pay off after all. But then a knock at the door interrupted his thoughts. When he opened it, Mr. Peterson stood there, smiling. "Jake, I didn't tell you I'm the CEO of a finance firm," he said. "Honesty like yours is rare. We need people like you. How would you like a job?" Jake was speechless. He had almost let greed define his future, but instead, his integrity had opened a door he never saw coming. At that moment, he realized that success isn't about shortcuts. It's about character. Your actions define your future. Every choice you make shapes your destiny. If this story made you think, make sure to subscribe for more mind-blowing stories.